Hey guys, welcome to another pick a card. My name is Johanna. Welcome to Tenacious Soul. We are going to get some general messages here for April for you, 2023. So take what resonates, obviously leave the rest. They are general messages. This is going to be a little bit different than my usual style for the month because I'm a little bit late. So I've pulled some oracles and then we're going to pull some tarot. But we're just going to kind of see what comes out, what messages Spirit wants you to know. So yeah, we have 3 piles here today. We have pile number 1 with this raw quartz crystal. We have pile number 2 with this clear quartz crystal. It's a little heart-shaped crystal here. And then we have pile number 3 with this moonstone crystal. So take your time to intuitively choose which pile you feel the most drawn to. Timestamps will be down below for you. So whenever you're ready, I will see you in your reading. Hi, pile number 1, welcome. If you chose this pile, you chose this clear quartz raw crystal. It's going to be your reading for messages for April 2023. So this is one of the cards, but I've pre-pulled these other oracle cards here, so we're going to go through these, and then we're going to pull some tarot as well. So let's see, pile 1. We have be an open channel, mediumship, ancestors, spirit. Okay, so some of you, your ancestors, your guides, spirit is wanting you to connect with them more, and to kind of be open and receptive, or just even make time to be able to access the messages that are trying to come through your intuition. Others of you could be actually practicing this and trying to enhance your own skills and abilities. And I feel like Spirit is thrilled about that. They're happy about that. So I feel like this is about kind of opening yourself up, kind of tapping into that like feminine energy as well. So yeah, I feel like your connection to Spirit, your intuition this month could definitely be heightened. And so allow yourself time to kind of tap into that. Especially if you're busy, it can be easy to kind of like not notice the signs and the intuition kind of happening around you. We also have Pluto here with transformation number 11. So I feel like for you this month, I mean, Pluto right now, was it the end of March? Yeah, the end of March, Pluto transitioned into Aquarius, and it'll be there. Well, it'll retrograde back into Capricorn for a brief stint here this year, but then it's going to be in Aquarius for the next 20 years. So you can kind of take a look at your chart and see where that could be influencing you specifically and how it's influencing your Pluto, your natal Pluto. But ultimately, I feel like there's a big transformation. It's interesting too, because like Pluto is Scorpio energy traditionally. So I feel like there is possibly, for some of you, you have this interest in the occult. I mean, obviously you're watching tarot readings, but there could be something where you're kind of getting into something more spiritual, or getting into tapping into your gifts a little bit more here, that I feel like you're definitely being encouraged to do here. So I would say, you know, keep doing what you're doing if you're working through these things. And if you are, if you haven't yet, but you've been thinking about it, I feel like this is kind of like your sign to really step into that. Others of you, just feel like there's a big change and a big transformation that you are possibly going to be going through. And I don't feel like this is like only the month of April. Like I feel like this is kind of a bigger, I mean, it's Pluto energy, so it's like a bigger transformation, a larger transformation. And Pluto moves very slow, so usually it can take some time for the transformation to kind of like unfold. So I feel like during this transformation process, you're being asked to tap into your intuition to help guide you. We also have the Tower here, which is disruption in this deck. So more kind of scorpionic energy here. It's Mars energy as well as a little bit of Uranus, I would say, with usually the traditional lightning bolt. We also have the 7 of Swords with deception and envy. We have double mission, Lightworker, Starseed, serve the world by being you. We also have empowerment, assert yourself and shine your power now. Interesting too, because Pluto is a sign, or is a planet of power as well. So you could be increasing your power in some capacity here. And then we also have balance with Sequoia tree, number 35 here. So, sorry, I'm just moving the camera around here. I feel like there's definitely big changes here with Pluto and the Tower energy. There's big changes here. I feel like you're getting insight though. There's something about your intuition. And even the Seven of Swords for some reason is giving me this intuitive, like you can see what's not being said. You know what I mean? Like there's kind of this hidden type of energy. And, I feel like though it's like there's this big change, this big transformation that's asking you to just step up and lead and be powerful and be yourself. There's something that's almost like asking you to step up into your own power. And I actually feel like that's going to bring more balance into your life. So sometimes when we're kind of holding back or we're hiding a little bit, and that could be even the Seven of Swords. Seven of Swords for me sometimes is like someone who's kind of like holding back or withholding either information or communication or just even the truth, right? And so this could be you just holding yourself back, right? Self-sabotage can sometimes be Seven of Swords as well. So I feel like the more you step into your power, the more you're actually going to feel balanced about like where you're at in life, how things are going, how things are moving. Like you're going to feel more at ease with the way things are moving by allowing yourself to step into your power and allowing yourself to shine. Really step into your like authenticity. And that Pluto in Aquarius definitely is, from a collective standpoint, would definitely be asking you to step into your unique power, right? So let's get some tarot here and see how this could be kind of showing up a little bit more specifically in your life. Definitely big changes though. Some of you could be going through like big upheavals in some aspects of your life, whether that's like changing jobs or moving locations or just like moving homes, ending relationships, starting new relationships, right? Pile 1 here for April 2023. What else do they need to know? Okay, so we have the Seven of Cups. What else here? Pile 1. We have the Four of Cups. And we also have the King of Pentacles. You could be a little bit like, there could be a little confusion, even overwhelm here with regards to how you feel about a situation here. We have the Ace of Cups here. And then we have the Hanged Man. So bottom of the deck, we have the Knight of Pentacles. I feel like, again, things are kind of slow moving. I almost feel like you're trying to get clear on what the path potentially is for you, or what's the right decision for you to make. It's interesting with Seven of Cups, the Four of Cups, and then we have this Ace of Cups. I almost feel like you're debating on choosing a path or choosing something specifically, like something that's in front of you, something that's being offered to you, or that is in your awareness. I almost feel like you are contemplating it, or like needing to make a decision almost. And there's a part of it that's like you're not really sure if that's really what the path that you want to go down. And so I feel like you're being encouraged to kind of like take your time here, Knight of Pentacles. I do feel like there's a sense of you feeling like things could be delayed or held up because of this. Like things are kind of not progressing maybe at the speed that you want things to move at. But again, it's about tapping into your intuition. Out of all these 5 cards here, there's an earth energy, obviously, but then the rest are all water, right? So tapping into that intuition of like, is this the right decision for you? Is this something that you should be, is this right for you? And I feel like that could be, again, a little bit of the Seven of Swords, like you're kind of almost holding back because you're unsure or you're not fully clear. So taking some time here with the Hanged Man to kind of like really process things and gain that sense of enlightenment that you need to make a powerful decision for yourself, right? To stand in your power to say yay or nay to something specifically here. Let me see what this Ace of Cups is. Let's get a little bit more on this Ace of Cups for you, pile 1, in April. What is this Ace of Cups? Yeah, Knight of Pentacles. I almost feel like, again, like, because I was at the bottom of the deck and it's like being cautious. I get this cautious energy. One more here for this Ace of Cups. One more for this Ace of Cups. Yeah, the Fool. It's definitely a new path here. We do have the Lovers at the bottom of the deck. So again, that choice of whether this is an alignment with you, I feel like is the biggest, I don't want to say it's a hurdle, but it's like you just wanting to really make the right decision for yourself. I feel like it's a brand new kind of experience or a brand new path here, or something you've maybe never done before, right? It's like maybe a little bit different. And it's like you kind of asking yourself, like, is this really me? What's the Hanged Man here? Yeah, we have the 10 of Wands here. Yeah, the 9 of Swords and the Tower. So the Tower twice here. I feel like this is a bit of a burden. This is a bit of a change here for you. For some of you as well, you've been feeling maybe overwhelmed, weighed down here, and then this Tower moment comes in to bring this situation to the forefront, right? So maybe you're confused about your path, and then an opportunity comes in and now you have to decide if this is something. I feel like you are going to move forward with it. Knight of Pentacles, the Fool, and the Ace of Cups. Like, I feel like you're going to move forward with it, but it's like a very slow, kind of calculated type of energy rather than just rushing in. So you might say yes really quickly, but you're going to take your time to move through this, whether it's love or career, whatever, right? But I almost feel like you felt very overwhelmed and you were just needing to kind of like surrender and just let it happen. But instead, I feel like you were kind of taking the burden on, and then this Tower moment happens to usher in this situation here. It's almost like it made the decision for you in a way, or it, again, brought something to the surface here. And for some of you, it's like you're used to being very stable, very secure. You like things kind of calculated and ordered. And so the unexpected aspect of it might have really thrown you off or makes you a little bit uncomfortable, right? Like, I mean, some people don't like change, right? So, give me one with this 4 of Cups. Four of Cups for pile 1. Yeah. We have the 3 of Cups and the 10 of Pentacles. I feel like you've had stability already, or you've had success or security in some capacity before, where you're like, oh, do I want to make this change? Right? It's like something's already working. Do I want to disrupt that? But I also feel like at the same time, you're maybe not happy. Like, you know what I mean? Like something's kind of outstayed its welcome, or it's like you've been in something for too long and it's time to make the change, and you're kind of almost being pushed into a level of change here for yourself. And so this is about just trusting yourself, trusting in the divine, trusting that you are powerful and that you can get yourself through this, right? And that harmony and balance will come towards you. Could also, for some of you, be a big idea or a new idea that you have. But let's see what your advice is. What is the advice for pile 1? What is the advice for pile 1? We have the Queen of Cups. What's the advice? Yeah, the High Priestess, and we have the Sun. Trust in yourself. Trust your intuition. Queen of Cups, High Priestess, definitely intuition. Okay, and that was like the first card that came out. Trust the signs. Trust what's right in front of you is what I'm hearing as well. There's a clarity here. And also trusting what's going to make you happy, what's going to fulfill you, right? Fulfill that sense of self, or just even fulfilling what you want to do, right? The Sun is a you card. It's a Leo card, so it makes me think of like you, the self, right? You're the center of the solar system, so it's like create your life around you. What you want is kind of what I'm getting at. But trust your intuition of like what's guiding you. And you don't have to tell everyone everything. So I also feel like there is a secretive aspect of you kind of keeping things to yourself, or going within to figure out the answers, rather than trying to have other people help you solve the problem. Okay, so this is just, again, really reiterating the trusting of self. And at the bottom of the deck, we also have the Six of Swords. So this is being guided and led towards calmer waters. So I feel like you're headed in a good direction. I think it's just a matter of trusting that. And I don't know, it's like maybe the new thing feels a bit scary, might feel, even with the Fool, like a bit risky, but I almost feel like you're being pushed into it, and that could be a bit uncomfortable for you. Worried it's going to take a lot of work, or it's going to take a lot of effort, or whatever. It just feels like a burden because you've had things that have worked and you're like, well, why do I have to change things, right? So some of you have had, if it's like love stuff that's coming in, you might feel a little bit uncomfortable or a little bit risky. Like this person all of a sudden comes in, you're like, whoa, I wasn't expecting this, right? And so you just needed to trust yourself and be open, but trust yourself, and realize things won't happen like they have in the past, right? So don't bring those past energies into your new situation in any capacity. So that is what I have for you, pile one. Hopefully that resonates. Let me know down below. If not, you can check out any of your other any of your other piles. You can also check out the sign readings that I did for April as well, and that I'm going to be doing, because I do 2 monthly reads for each sign. But I hope you guys have a wonderful day. Thank you so much for watching, liking, subscribing, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye. Hi, pile number 2. Welcome. If you chose this pile, you chose this clear quartz heart crystal. It's going to be your reading for April, so we're going to get some general messages here for you. I've pre-pulled these oracles, and then we obviously have this one here. So let's see, pile 2. Take what resonates, obviously, leave the rest. So we have tune in and connect, nonverbal communication, intuition, and messages. So pretty straightforward. Tapping into your intuition. Pile 1 actually had a similar intuitive kind of connecting to spirit and that sort of thing energy as well. And we have first house with the body, which is Aries energy. We are in Aries season for majority of April. So this, I feel like, is connecting more to yourself, though, like connecting more to you, taking time and space for yourself as well, which is going to open up your intuition here. So especially if you're like looking for answers and like that sort of thing, I feel like this would be something helpful for you, is just kind of tapping more and connecting more with yourself. We also have the Six of Swords, which says moving on. We have lifting the veil, question everything, anything unaligned must go. We have movement, and we have autumn, time for letting go, lighten your load. Yeah, I feel like you guys are letting something go this month. It's like something that's been a burden to yourself. This could be people. This could be a habit. This could be an environment. Okay. I feel like your intuition's telling you, hey, we got to let this go. We got to move on from this. We gotta, there's like movement here. Like there's like needing to make changes, and they don't have to be huge changes, but there is like a separation that needs to happen between you and whatever this is, or whoever this is. And so I almost feel like your intuition is asking you to question things. Is this really in alignment with you? Is this really something that you want to hold on to, or that's something that's actually beneficial for you? Or is this something that you need to let go of? Because there's a part of it that's not serving you and yourself. It's out of alignment with you. With the first house in the body, it could definitely be like fitness or health things. It could be an image thing as well, like a style, or I don't know, like it literally could be anything. I feel like this group, it's like it could be super, super mundane, or it could be a bigger transformation of like, this environment like isn't me, and so I need to leave, I need to move. But it also could be like, I don't feel like myself in my body, and so I want to make changes, healthy changes, right? There's something about letting something go, letting go of a burden here, kind of starting fresh in a way. But there's definitely like an ending of either a habit or ending of something that is unaligned here for you this month. And I think once you can let this go, it's like it's going to lighten up your energy. Like this wind card, this like a kind of looks like a scarf that's like floating. So it's going to lighten you up. It's going to free you. It's going to make life easier. Let's see what the tarot has for you, pile 2. Interesting. 4 of Pentacles. You may have been like holding on to whatever this is in some capacity, or, you know, kind of like half letting it go. We have the 8 of Swords. We have the Chariot. What else for pile 2? We have the 2 of Cups. 2 of Cups doesn't have to be love. Sometimes for me, it's like you and your higher self being in alignment, right? Connecting. And then we have this Ace of Pentacles. So there's something waiting for you, pile 2. Bottom of the deck, we have the 10 of Cups. I feel like you might feel stuck in a situation. 4 of Pentacles, 8 of Swords. You might feel stuck in a situation and thinking like you don't have a way out. I feel like you have a lot more control of this situation than you think with the Chariot. And it's interesting, the Chariot is a Cancerian energy. So again, that water energy of like trusting your intuition. I feel like the Chariot talks about like any obstacles that come your way, you have the capacity and the capability to overcome those obstacles. You just have to take action and you'll be successful. And I feel like that's kind of what this is almost saying, right? Like you're not stuck in this energy, this 4 of Pentacles, 8 of Swords. You might be kind of caught up in your head thinking you don't have any practical solutions, or like this is it, this is all I'm capable of, or whatever. And that's not the truth. The truth is that if you want to make some changes, you can. You just have to take control of and put in some determination to make the changes, and things will start to line up here for you. Ace of Pentacles, 2 of Cups. And even the 10 of Cups, like hitting your dream, your goal, right? It's like if you've been, I don't know, I just feel like there's like a feeling of misalignment. Like, how did I get here? I feel like I'm stuck. I don't know maybe how to get out. But I don't necessarily feel like, again, that's the case. I just feel like it's taking a little bit of determination here for you to make these changes. Clarify this 4 of Pentacles, 8 of Swords. Clarify this 4 of Pentacles, 8 of Swords here for pile 2. Yeah, King of Pentacles, like the King of Pentacles is always sitting. There could be fears. We have the Moon here as well, like fears, especially with the 8 of Swords, like fears coming up. I almost feel like you've been kind of just, maybe haven't been taking any sort of actions because of fear, right? Even if your intuition's been like, hey, we gotta go, we gotta move, and you're like, I know, but, right? What's this Chariot here for pile 2? What is the Chariot here for pile 2? Yeah, 7 of Wands. There's been a bit of resistance, but I do feel like both of these cards can talk about determination as well. So it's like needing to fight, needing to get up and move and fight for what it is that you want, the success that you want to have, the momentum that you want to create in your life. You can do that, but there needs to be this kind of more bold energy that comes off of you rather than just accepting what is. One more at the Chariot, please. 6 of Pentacles. I feel like there's either options or help around you. I also feel like it's interesting. This is a 7 of Cups, 7 of Wands. The Chariot is a 7. So I feel like the universe is trying to assist you. Trying to, again, send you messages to say, we gotta go. It's time to let this go. It's time to move forward, right? It's like the nudge is only going to get stronger and stronger. And there could definitely be something that's being offered here with this 6 of Pentacles, Ace of Pentacles, that's going to help, again, continue to nudge you in the right direction. What's this 2 of Cups? Clarify this 2 of Cups. Yeah, Temperance, like things coming together, divine timing, Page of Pentacles. There's an opportunity or something coming into, like, good news that's going to make you feel back in alignment. Temperance is also a card of balance, right? And there's the 2 cups, right? 2 of Cups, 2 cups with the Temperance, like things coming together. Could be you and another individual for sure. Doesn't have to be romantic though. This could actually just be you and someone on the same page, and this could be part of this like Ace of Pentacles energy. I do feel like the Ace of Pentacles and the 2 of Cups are obviously connected, but what is this Ace of Pentacles? Give us some clarity around this for pile 2. 4 of Swords. Interesting. For some of you, this is like something you've been thinking about. Others of you, it's like it's going to, yeah, you could have even been dreaming about this opportunity. Like it's almost like a manifestation. There's like, again, the intuition is telling you there's something out there for you. There's something that needs to change and shift in order to like get something going. Do you know what I mean? So like there's this sense of something new here for you that your intuition is saying. But I almost feel like you have to put some sort of effort or energy into like making this change. It's not just going to pop out of thin air, but your intuition is saying there's something bigger out there for you. There's something different out there for you. And so it's a matter of pursuing that or going after that and making the changes necessary to be prepared for that. Let's see what your advice is here. Pile 2. What's the advice for pile 2 in April here? Because the aces are just potential, right? So if we don't do anything with them or we don't, take the reins of them, that's all they are, is just potential, right? And in some capacity, almost like wasted potential, right? So we have to take the step as well. So your advice, we have the 10 of Wands, we have the Queen of Cups, we have the 4 of Cups. Bottom of the deck, we have the 7 of Pentacles. I feel like your advice is something about not waiting too long. I also feel like if you're at a capacity here, 10 of Wands, Queen of Cups, like if you're feeling overwhelmed or burdened by things, then definitely take a look at that, like, and don't be afraid to say no to certain things if you don't have the space for them, right? Some of you could definitely be putting too much time and energy into things that don't fulfill you or don't serve kind of your goals or where you're trying to go in life. Like this could be doing things for other people, or maybe you have certain aspects of like your job or whatever that you don't like, that you don't really need to be doing, right? Or they're not really part of your job description or something like that, right? Like this could also be people who put a lot of burden or stress on and around you, or people, even responsibilities that you have, but it's like, do you really need to do that right now? Or can you take a break? Or can you say yes to something else that does fulfill you? Because I feel like there's a sense of, again, not feeling in alignment, but there's a lot of, you gotta lighten your load here. And it's like knowing when to say yes and when to say no, when to open your cup and when to close it. And I feel like once you close your cup to the things that are burdening you, that's when opportunities will come in here. Okay. Anything else for pile 2 before we kind of close this out? Anything else for pile 2 before we close this out? The Magician. So yeah, 8 of Cups, like you create the change. It's, you have the power, you have the control, you have the skills, you have everything you need in order to walk away, walk this new path, make this change. And the 8 of Cups has an eclipse on it, and the eclipse season is coming up. So I feel like now is definitely the time for you to start making these changes, and you just have to remember your own sense of power and your own sense of control, and that you have the ability to make these changes and take the action to get to where you're trying to go, to have the life that you want to have. So that is what I have for you, pile number 2. Hopefully that resonates. Let me know down below. If not, you can check out any of your other piles or a different April sign reading. I do all sign readings, like all 12 zodiac signs for the month. So I usually do 2 a month. So if you want to check those out, you can do that as well. But I hope you guys have a wonderful day. Thank you so much for watching, liking, subscribing, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye. Hi, pile number 3. Welcome. If you chose this pile, you chose this moonstone crystal. This is going to be your reading for April 2023. We're going to get some general messages here. We're going to go through the oracles here first, and then we're going to pull some tarot. So again, they're general, so take what resonates, leave the rest, obviously. So we have family connections, respect people, and kinship. Okay, so people could be an important aspect of the month here for you. People that are close to you, I'm getting. Okay, so again, this could be family, but this also could be just like people you consider family, right? Friends, that sort of thing. We also have Capricorn energy with I use. It could also be, for some of you, it could be specifically a Capricorn, but I'm also getting this could also be with regards to like work connections that are really close to you for some reason. But let's see, we have 9 of Pentacles with material harvest. We also have surrender to the sweetness, Venus energy, pleasure, joy, make love to life. We also have the wild feminine, awaken your she-wolf instinct, that primordial force. And we have resurrection with lotus. Okay, so there's definitely, Venus feminine energy here, but then I'm almost getting, I feel like there's some level of like success here between, or like even happiness or fulfillment, almost like between you and people in your life. So you and people in your life, or just even other people in your life, could be going through this more expansive, abundant time. But it's due, with this Capricorn energy, it's like it's due to the work that you've put in. So I don't feel like this is just like popping out of thin air. There could be something coming back to life here with this resurrection. Number 22. Actually, interesting. Both these cards are 22 here, and this is a 2. So the number 2 is significant here. 2 would also be the High Priestess in the tarot. So like, again, that feminine, intuitive energy. It could be the women in your life in some capacity. But even if there's men in it, it's more of like abundance, like embracing, like feminine energies flowing, right? So it's almost like things are coming into fruition here. And there's a sense of power that's starting to kind of like bubble up to the surface here, like a feeling of confidence. And stability here as well, because even this Capricorn 9 of Pentacles, like that's, material success, right? But things coming to a harvest, like reaping the rewards of the work that you've been doing. Some of you could be resurrecting connections in your life, right? Putting in the work and the effort. Maybe you've gone through a transformation, they've gone through a personal transformation, and now it's allowing you to kind of come back together in some capacity, or the relationship is growing and evolving in some capacity. But I almost feel like there's a blossoming from like hardships, but you've stuck by these people, or they've stuck by you. So interesting message so far. Let's see. Like there's just this overall feeling of like support is kind of what I'm getting. What's going on here for pile 3 in April? What is this all about? We have the Page of Pentacles. Yeah, good news. Usually the Page of Pentacles is like good news involving your finances. Okay, so like someone could get a job opportunity or a raise, or there's like a new idea that someone's participating in that brings in a lot more like abundance. What else here for pile 3 in April? We have the Chariot. We have the Ace of Cups. We also have Justice. Yeah, this is a really nice energy. And the Seven of Pentacles. So there's something really positive, again, coming in here for you. This could be new love or a new partnership. Again, this could be, if it's not like love, it could be like a work partnership, something creative that the two of you are working together towards. But there's an investment in either each other or into this thing. Some of you could be moving towards like commitment with a person. Okay. It would be like this relationship is like evolving, but there's communication around this potential here, like someone wanting to put in the effort or their energy, the work here to get something off the ground, but there's like contractual energy here. Why is this Page of Pentacles here for pile 3? Why is this Page of Pentacles here for pile 3? Yeah, Page of Swords. So definitely communication with the 2 pages here. I feel like though the High Priestess here is at the bottom of the deck. Someone's been like kind of maybe waiting or like scoping you out in some capacity, or watching you, even if it's like work, like watching you work and how you work and whether they feel like you would be a good fit for X, Y, and Z. So there's something about like people watching you, but not in a weird, creepy way. It's more of like an observing of whether you fit into what they're looking for kind of energy. Why the Chariot? This also could be you doing this to someone else too. Yeah, Chariot, we have the 8 of Pentacles and this Ace of Wands. So putting in time, energy, and effort, dedication into this new thing. I feel like there's like someone offers this, it's like, yep, let's go. So this could even be a friend offering, like, hey, I have this idea, and then putting in the work together to do that. It's almost too like someone might have the idea, the other person has the skill. I do feel like there's another person somehow involved in this. Again, whether that's work or love related, but it's like someone is approaching the other to work on things. Why is this Ace of Cups here? Why is this Ace of Cups here for pile 3? Yeah, Wheel of Fortune. The right time. Also this expansion, like I was kind of mentioning before. Interesting too, the 2 of Cups is at the bottom. It's like when two become one is what I'm hearing. For some of you, this is like with this resurrection of the Lotus energy, like we are going to be entering a Mercury retrograde. So there's this potential that maybe this is like something you're kind of coming back around to, or this is something, again, that's already been in your awareness. It's like, let's give it another shot. Let's see where things go. And it's almost like a better timing for something. Yeah. 3 of Wands, 6 of Wands, Temperance, like proper timing. Temperance is a timing energy. To me, it's like divine timing, especially with the Temperance or with the Wheel of Fortune, sorry. Six of Wands would indicate success. So successfully having something show up or come together at the right time is what this feels like. Whether it's new or whether it's something from, you know, your past. But again, for some of you, it's like your friends or your social circle, the people that are already kind of around you. It's almost like they are, like someone's approaching you or something to that capacity. What's this Justice card here for pile 3? What's this Justice card here for pile 3? Why is Justice here? I feel like for some of you, this could kind of go, I think I'm getting like two messages. Like some of you it's love, but others of you it's like a project or something. Yeah, Two of Wands, Two of Swords. So choices, decisions, but also about like the path, trying to make the right decision. I feel like the right decision will be made. If you're questioning things, like taking your time or asking the right questions will be important here. But ultimately, I just feel like someone offers it and the other person has to basically say yes or no, right? Why the Seven of Pentacles for, yeah, and then there's that Two of Cups, like, do you want to invest in this with me? Is essentially what I'm getting. So there's something about someone coming forward and offering something, and it could be work or love, honestly, is what I'm getting. But there's abundance here. There's expansion. There's divine timing, like the right timing for things to be successful. So it feels right. It feels positive. It's like you can build a foundation, or someone could be very successful already as well in life, is what I'm getting too. Like, let's say it's a relationship, like you might be getting into a relationship with someone who is very successful or already has some sense of stability in their life. Like maybe, I don't know, they have a managerial role in their work, or they, you know, make good money, or they have a house, or like some sort of like established type of energy as well. And same thing, like it could be a business person offering you a job, right? Like it could be that as well. Let's get some advice here for you, pile 3. What is some advice for pile 3? We have the Two of Pentacles. What's the advice for pile 3? What is the advice? We have Judgment. Yeah, there's that decision aspect again. And the twos were significant, right? We had the 22 and the 22 and then the 2. And now we've got the Two of Swords, the Two of Wands, the Two of Pentacles, the Two of Cups. Actually, we have all of the twos here. So your advice here, we have the Two of Pentacles, Judgment, Page of Wands. I feel like it's like weighing your options. Getting really clear on whether this is something that you see in your future or something that you want to commit your time and your energy to. Also making sure that you have the space and the capacity for this as well. The Two of Pentacles can be a card of like juggling a lot or doing a lot of things. And so making the time and the space, or making sure you have the time and the space. And for some of you, you might need to let go of one thing in order to pursue this. So, it's almost like a little bit of like planning and strategizing. Like, do you have the space or the capacity to say yes and move into this? A lot of page energy too. So that's why like it feels very new. The only page that we're missing is like the Page of Cups. But ultimately, I feel like I think it feels like you're going to say yes to this. There's a decision, and it's almost like, do you have the space? What do you have to maybe let go of in order to make this work? Or what do you have to shift around in order to make this work? There's an aspect of this like being divinely guided with the Temperance, Judgment, Wheel of Fortune, like even Justice. Like there's a sense of this feels like, oh, this is like definitely the thing that maybe I've been waiting for, or this feels really positive or something really exciting to you. But I almost feel like it's, for some reason, there's a decision or a contemplation of like, is this what I'm going to invest my time and energy into? Do I have the space to invest my time and energy into this? And I think if you can figure that out and you can kind of plan things, I think, or even just like kind of figure out where things fit, then it's like a no-brainer almost, is kind of the energy I'm getting off of it. So there's an opportunity that I feel like is coming through another individual in some capacity. If it's not coming through them, this could be you putting it out there to someone else. And that could be you waiting for that decision, for them to make that decision. But there's potential that someone sees either in you or you see potential in someone else. And there's an ability for the two of you to really come together and create a lot of abundance here with each other. I think that it feels like too, like you and this person like get along very well as well. Like there's a sense of a good connection that the two of you have with each other, even for like the beginning stages of something. So that is what I have for you, pile 3. Hopefully that resonates. Let me know down below. If not, you can check out any of the other piles or a sign reading that I've done for the month of April. Yeah, let me know down below if this did resonate. Thank you so much for watching, liking, subscribing, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.